Whoa, dude! Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to a brand new series here on the beautiful map of Wola Zabierzowska. If I mispronounce that, feel free to make fun of me in the comments down below. But we're gonna start the triple threat challenge by Zorch. Links to his channel is in the description down below. I urge you to go check out his channel. Amazing videos, amazing guy. And he came up, this is actually for him. This will be season 2 of this great challenge, and I was playing along in the background, you know, for myself, just as a distraction for everything. And I came to the conclusion, you know, this is just this might be too good to pass on for a YouTube series, even though I'm a bit packed at the moment with work and other series, and I don't know if I could take another series, but I think we're gonna make it work. So there are plenty of rules, and we're gonna quickly go over them. Then we're gonna set up our property. Then we're gonna get the ball rolling, and yeah, let's hopefully we can complete the challenge, because this looks like it's going to be a tough one, and maybe even a very long one. It's got the potential to be quite long, right? So the 3 threats. So threat number 1, crops. So we need to take a look at the crops here in the menu right there, and there are plenty. As you can see, this map also adds a few others, quite a few others. There's like 40 something here, 45, 42, I don't know, crops. We need to randomize one crop out of these 40 something crops. I got spelt. I had to re-roll a few times because well, there were no crops. I mean, there were no fields on the map with the crops that I rolled, so I ended up on spelt. I think I needed to roll 3 or 4 times or something like that. Yeah, so I rolled spelt. So if we go in here and we show where spelt is, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. So 74, 121, 169, 197, and 60. These fields, we need to buy them in order to complete the first threat of the challenge. And not only do we need to buy them, we also need to harvest spelt from those fields at least once. Now, when we have the money, and right now we have $500,000, but we will have a lot less in a minute. But when we have the money to buy them, or by the time we have the money to buy them, there might not be spelt in those fields, so we will have to drill spelt in them and then harvest them. And then once we do all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields, we are done with threat number 1. Also, we are not allowed to sell spelt at all. I mean, we could, if we want to, you know, grab another field, put spelt in, or maybe do a contract or something. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna have to ask Zorch about it, but we're not allowed to sell spelt on its own, right? We have to put it through a production that we have to purchase, and it's gonna have to be this production right here, at least this production. We're allowed to make bread, but we need to make flour out of that spelt, and we have to buy that, and that's like $280 something thousand. Yeah, so that's threat number 1. Threat number 2, animals. So we need to roll one of the animals, which is so we need to roll between cows, water buffalo. I don't know why these are different, but this is how Zorch put it. Chickens, goats, and sheep. Yeah, horses, bees, and of course dogs are out of the picture. I don't know why horses are, but it is what it is. That's how Zorch did it, I think. Anyways, I rolled goats. So, and that's pretty good. I'll tell you why in a minute, but what that means is that we need to have at least 250 goats incorporated in our operation in order to complete threat number 2, right? Or we can do whatever we want with those goats. We can, you know, make the milk, or use the milk, or sell the goats, but we need to have at least 250 in order to complete the second threat. Now, threat number 3 is the loan. We're starting with $500,000 in the bank, and we have, if we take a look at here, you can ignore those numbers here. It's just me setting up the map. We have a loan of $250,000. We're not allowed to pay the loan until January, this upcoming January, and every January we need to roll 2 times with some sort of randomizer. We need to first roll, are we allowed to pay the loan in the upcoming year? If we hit yes, that's great. We stop right there, and then we are allowed to pay the loan through that year. Obviously, the goal is to clear the loan. If we roll no, right, so we are not allowed to pay the loan in the upcoming year, then we need to roll again. And the question this time would be, should we take, or are we required to take an additional $100,000 of loan? So imagine that you get to January, right? We have 250,000, right? And then you hit no and yes. So now you have $350,000 and you're not allowed to pay that through the upcoming year. Yeah, it's this has the potential to be endless, really, if you get unlucky. Which I hope I will get unlucky a few times, because you know to spice things up. But if you get unlucky a lot of times, you are done for. You're gonna be playing this forever till the next farm sim game comes out. Yeah, but now for the setup, these are basically the rules. I think we are allowed to take contracts, we are allowed to borrow items, which is great. We're not allowed to lease anything, we're not allowed to take any more loan other than, you know, that rolling in January. And I think that's it. Yeah. In terms of game settings, I think it's up to us, if I remember correctly. If not, well, you feel free to correct me, or maybe I'll correct myself in the next episode. Now for the setup, we have to purchase. It's gonna be a bit complicated, but bear with me. We have to purchase this plot right here. Let's, oh no, I'm in there. I cannot, I cannot leave. But we have to purchase this plot right here. All right, this farmyard right here, which is a very nice yard. I really do like all the buildings. Very, very cool. So we have to purchase that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we have to purchase this field and this field. And we're not allowed to sell any of those plots, right? So these plots have to remain in our ownership, I guess you could say. Neither do we are allowed to sell. I think we're not allowed. Yeah, we're not allowed to sell those fields, those spelled fields, once we buy them. All right. So now that we have all the plots that we needed bought, we need to clear the buildings here. Now, this is where I'm going to break the first rule. I'm going to keep the house. Zorch said the rules are that you need to sell the house immediately and then put down a house that is worth at least $50,000. But I'm not going to do that. And why? Because I like it. I think it's a nice house. It fits the map. And if anything, it's going to put me at a disadvantage, because if we come here and we try to sell it, we see it gives us $90,000, right? So $90,000 sold, $50,000 put down another house. That means I am going to be in a $40,000 deficit, give or take, right? So if anything, that puts me in a bit of a disadvantage, but I'm gonna break this rule here. I hope you guys will forgive me, but I do really like this house. It's just pretty cool. And yeah, so we're gonna roll with it. But then all the other buildings need to go apart from one. We are allowed to keep one. Now, seeing as I rolled goats, which is quite lucky if you ask me, this is a sheep barn. So I'm going to keep that, because that means we will put goats in it, which is fantastic. The only change I'm going to do is I'm going to paint meadow in this pasture here. And the reason for that is I have played on this map before by myself. This isn't my first time doing this. And I know this is a bit buggy, and the meadow grass does not grow in this barn unless you remove it and then put it again. So yeah, so that's what I did just there. It costs me nothing, and that is fine with me. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep the sheep barn. I know probably the best economical choice is to keep the silo, because then you can store whatever it is you're going to harvest, but well, it's going to go. We're going to put down a smaller silo. I really do like this barn. I'm going to attempt to rebuild this yard as it is right now, because I really like the setup. Maybe I'll change, that small barn that we have just sold here. Maybe not, I don't know, but I'm going to attempt to rebuild the yard. And I think we are almost done. The only thing we have left to do is to pay $100,000 off of the loan. There we go. So our starting money is $113,000, 372. And this is what we need to work with, right? Yeah, so let's take a look at this sheep barn. It is really cool. It can hold 35 goats, so that means we will need to somehow replace it and get a bigger one, because, well, we need 250. Can this open? Oh, does it require water? Ooh, I didn't check that. It doesn't. Okay, great, fantastic. And the meadow grass is 100% here, which is perfect. So I think at some point we will have to get rid of it and then buy one of these plots here adjacent to our yard and put down a ginormous goat's pen or a sheep barn, whatever you want to call it, in order to have those required 250 goats in it. Okay, now after I've been rambling along for what is it, like 15 minutes or something, it's time to get a move on, get on with the challenge. So what are the urgent things that we need to do today? Basically, we have two fields. One of them is mustard, one of them is rye. If I remember correctly, yes, mustard and rye. And we need to get those harvested, right? Because these are all ready to harvest. So this is the top priority for today. So we need a harvester, the bare minimum, right? We need a harvester, we need a tractor, and we need a trailer. These are the three things that we absolutely need in order to get this going. To be fair, we could do without a trailer, because I could harvest the fields and then put the crop directly in the silo that I'm probably going to build in a second from the harvester, but it's going to be a pain. And I mean, we're going to need a trailer down the road. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to have to get a trailer. Other than that, it's going to be nice to have a cultivator later on, a baler, because we will need the straw. The animals don't need it. The goats don't need it, but it is free money. So we're just gonna roll with it. One thing I forgot to mention is that I have disabled full refund for the selling of all the buildings here. Otherwise, we would end up with a lot more money. I will enable that in a sec. It just makes life easier for me. You know, if you put down a building and there's something wrong with it, it's buggy, I don't know, you just remove it and you get full refund. It's all good. I'm not cheating there. What else have I forgot to say? Yes, I am running precision farming. I am running Ritter's realistic livestock, but I have disabled the diseases and accidental death chance because, well, I don't want to worry about that. Yeah, so it is what it is. We're going to go with it. I think it's okay. We should be fine. We're not going to be seeing a lot of milk, though, but I do really like this mod. And so this is what it is. Right, so a harvester, a tractor, and the trailer. I haven't looked at this, right? The secondhand market. So we're gonna do this together, and hopefully we're gonna find something interesting. Okay, so this is immediately too expensive. This as well. That's a nice John Deere. How many horsepower is on that? 75. Okay, it is good priced. That's no good. Too expensive. Too expensive. 57, another nice John Deere. 190. Ooh. That's from DB Wanting. Yeah, that is a very nice tractor. 57 though. Yeah, that's half of our money. I don't know. Okay, we got this. 3,000. We're going to have to empty it quite often, but it is really cheap. What's the header on that? So the header is, we could get a 4 meters header on it. So that's what, $16,000? Yeah. Okay, that's an option. This is 23 and it has 100 horsepower. Not bad. I really want I want something, a tractor that can do everything for a while, you know? Have like 130 horsepower. And then we could put a loader arms on it and whatnot. 36. This is nice. I like this. 36.5. That's pretty good. How much is the header though? It was a Voltra. It was this, right? 52. No. We're not doing that. 17 or 140. That seems a bit ridiculous. 140 horsepower in this. Oh, hello. Hang on, 61. Yeah, that's a bit expensive as well. 38. 19 hours on it. 170. Ooh. Well, I'm not sure about the color though, but this might be the winner. This might be the winner. Leave the fenders alone. Yeah, this might be the winner. Okay. That's a pretty good trailer as well. Wow, quite large. A nice baler here. Another Voltra. That's 480 horsepower, so this could potentially fit. Does it fit there? Oh, I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. This can do front loader and can do Howard. Great. Okay. This might be a good fit for that. 23 for that. 12, 100 horsepower. 53, 4 hours for 200. Ooh. An excellent deal, but again, half of our money. You know, that's not going to happen. 38 again. 120. Oh, this was released like 2 days ago. I really like it, but I mean, for 38, we can get the other one. We can get the Massey. Plow. We will need a plow. 150. Oh, we can use that. Oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. We could use that with the Massey. Oh, everything just clicks together, I think. 31, 160. Is that the 160 or 180? 160. That's another good that's a good option as well, to be fair. That's a good option as well. Yeah, so I think we've got our tractor and front loader combo. Yeah, so we're gonna buy that Massey, and I think we have no choice but to use the 310. The MF 310, this one. It's been done. How much is the header? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I mean, it's been done like a million times over this, and we have used this extensively in the one tail challenge, if you guys remember. But yeah, there is no other option. It's just the cheapest option, right? So we're gonna go for a full Massey Ferguson setup. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy everything, and I'm gonna meet you guys back at the shop. Right, so here we are at the shop. I got the Massey Ferguson. I customized it a bit, so it looks a bit more badass, if you ask me. I really do like it with the black wheels and everything, so red and black. I did get this Corona trailer. This is brand new, right? It was 4,800. It's just the cheapest option, and it can be converted to a bale trailer, so we can put like pallets and stuff that we buy here. I do have the harvester. It is the base version. I did go for the extra tank and the header for it, of course. So yeah, I did change the engine sound for the tractor. It's a new mod that was released recently. There we go, perfect. So we do need... It sounds a lot better if you ask me now. Listen to it. Sounds a bit more meaty, I think. We can change it later should we want to. We do need to repair. Do we need to repair? Damage 32. I think we're good for now. I don't want to spend any more money. Even though we are not short on money just now, I just want to be frugal at first. You know, so we won't end up in debt, basically. Let's get that. You know what? Let's get it repaired. Why not? Let's do it properly. It is a nice tractor. You know, the last time I played with this was in FS22. I haven't played with it in this game yet. Repair. There we go. Perfect. I did go with the Nokian tires on it. I think it looks cool. Looks different. Sounds great though. Excellent. So let's get this guy going. I'm gonna get you to follow. Nope. Incorrect. We're gonna get you following this guy, and we are off to the farm. I am going to drive through here because it's easier for the follow me mod to, well, follow us. This doesn't have a header trailer, but that's okay. We don't need one. Okay, I'll see you guys back at the farm when we start harvesting. Right, so here we are. I'm gonna start with the mustard first. Let me just dismiss the AI worker. Park right here. This is good. Turn the engine off. I think I'm gonna go with a lot of headlands for this. And we are doing straw. There we go. Now the reason I'm going with more headlands than usual. It's just that, well, I've already tried this challenge. Oh, I remember why I didn't like this harvester. The reversing on this, quite weird. So anyways, I did play a bit. Oh no, did I purchase the soil information? I don't think that I did. We need to purchase the soil information. There we go. Okay. So it is easier to do this field with lots of headlands. Now, while we're doing that, we did see some more contracts that have appeared. Apparently Dave is a part of the residents on this map. His name is Tomasz, though. It's not Dave, which is kind of strange. I don't know. I know you're Dave. I know you are. Anyways. Yeah, so what contracts are we going to take? I think I'm gonna, since we have the harvester, why not take advantage of that? There is this guy, which is one of the fields we need to purchase, actually. Now, I don't know what are we going to do with the extra bit of spelt that we will have remaining. I think I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to store it. Other than that, any other contracts? We've got this one, which is good. It's also quite close to our farm. It's one of those fields over there. Let me just turn around. Yeah, the reversing on this is just, oh, it's just a pain. This harvester will get sold in the next episode, I do believe. Yeah, we don't need it for until the next harvest. There's no reason to keep it. What else have we got? We've got this guy, and that guy. Yeah, I think these 3 contracts are what we're gonna do. The carting for those is a bit terrible. I mean, we're gonna have to be driving a lot with the tractor. It's a good job that tractor does 50 kilometers an hour. Let's put a silo down. I do want to use... There is like a really cheap one. Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm going to be playing this using crops, only map-specific crops, so all the crops that have been introduced in this map. And I'm going to use, obviously, the map productions to gain profit, so that's pretty cool. So we do have this, 20,000 liters. There is a cheaper one, that guy, but it's only 18. So I think for 1,000 more, we could grab this. What about the harvester? It's not... Oh, no. It's going the wrong way. No! Oh, come on with the reversing. Just needs to get into gear. Alright, so let's put the silo down. Where are you going to place it? I think here is okay. Yeah, this should be fine. It's not in the way of everything. We could, you know, go through here with the trailer. Let me just align it properly. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. There we go. Oh, it's just 51%. Great. So the reason I'm not gonna sell everything now is I think we're gonna, after this is done, both harvests are done, we're gonna take a hit to the environmental score. And that means we're gonna get a penalty when we sell the crops. And I don't want to do that. So a cheap silo will do for now. Everything is gonna get upgraded at some point. Yeah, so the plan is to get those 2 fields done. Then I'm probably gonna see if I can get a baler, if there's something interesting in the shop. Yeah, and then we're gonna see where we are at. But for now, let's just relax into a time lapse of me harvesting both those fields with this tiny harvester. But let's get it done. Right, so that took me, this field behind us of the mustard, that took me an hour. And that is a pain. I forgot how much I disliked this harvester. And so I decided to let an AI worker do the rye field. I'm just gonna cater the product when they are done or when the hopper is full. And we could take, there are some lucrative contracts here. We could take another contract and do it ourselves. So we could do these 3 mowing ones. They are quite far off from each other. This is a good, if I can get that one. I mean, I could just borrow the equipment, right? We are allowed to do that. And I might just do that, but I think I'm gonna grab this baling contract. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna start doing it with you guys, and then at some point we're gonna call the episode, right? So we are allowed, of course, as I said, to do contracts and borrow the equipment. We're not allowed to do more than 3 contracts a month, and I'm gonna make sure I will take the combination of contracts that will yield the most amount of money for us, because contracts early on are gonna be essential for us. It's probably gonna be the only income source that we have. This field is right over there, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we got left to do. We need to prep the field. I want to get one of them turned over into one of the grass fields. So probably alfalfa or clover, something like that. I do think, hang on, let me go to the field and check that out. But I do think the goats are going to eat alfalfa and clover, same as grass, as far as they are concerned, which is great. So that means I could keep my promise to only do crops that are specific to this map. And then we're gonna need a cultivator, a lime spreader, you know, the usual stuff, a planter or a seed drill. Oh, this is our contract right here. To get the field rolled over or turned over. Excellent, hang on, do I have this set to the largest bale size? To be fair, yeah, it is. 220, can I do larger than that? 240. Okay, let's go. Although if we do to 180, we could probably keep one of the bales as a profit for ourselves. Yeah, so we will need to grab all of this equipment. We will do that in the next episode, I do believe. Oh wow, the harvester is already at 80%. Wow, this is going to be a challenging task. Oh, the workers have names in this. That's pretty neat. I didn't notice that. It said worker Camille. Okay, interesting. So maybe I need to find a contract that an AI worker could do and then go ham on the AI workers, right? Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that because we've got a tree. That harvester really is a pain. Why are you putting the hopper? Why are you getting the hopper out? That harvester really is a pain. A pain to use. Oh no, now the tank is full. Oh no, now we need to reverse this. But I do have the lock axle mod. There we go. Why don't we take a look at how much a mustard production cost? I don't think there is one on the map. No, but there is one that we could potentially purchase. Factories. We could filter this by mustard. There we go. So there are 2. Okay, so 36. Do I want to put it down now? Where are we even? There we are. Okay. So we do have room for this, obviously, but do I want to put this down now? It means we can put the mustard in instead of using the silo, but it is most of our money. Granted, I will have some more once I'm done with those contracts. But yeah, probably in the next episode. Okay, scratch that. We might need to put the mustard production right now, actually. Yeah, so you must be wondering, what am I doing in this brand new Valtra with this trailer full of oats? And that is because some time has passed, and I have completed the 3 contracts that I'm allowed to do this month. This is the final third one. I took 2 harvesting contracts, pretty lucrative. I took that $10,000 one, and then this $5,000 one that I'm doing right now. Hang on, let me just drop the oats here. Not sure where the trigger is actually is. This might be it. Hello, lady. This is a massive trailer. There we go. Okay, so what I did, or hang on, let me cycle back here. Why am I doing this? Well, if we take a look, let's go back to our tractor. This trailer is full, right? It's full of rye, and this silo is it's basically full, right? And also our harvester is full as well, and I haven't completed the field. So we either need a bigger silo, or we need the mustard production. So I think the mustard production is something we're gonna put down right now. There is an issue though. How am I gonna get the mustard to the production? That trailer is full, and I cannot transfer, the mustard from the silo to the trailer and to the production that I'm probably gonna put right here or something. I'm not sure. Can we, do you know what? Let's try and be cheeky here. Can we use this Voltra to our advantage? I've never tried this before. This is obviously a contract borrowed machine. That's why I haven't accepted or collected the money from the contract, because then it's gonna go away. Okay, so let's see if this works. If it does, I'm just gonna try and move a small amount. Oh, this thing is tricky to reverse because it's so freaking huge. There we go. Can we fill up? No, we cannot. Okay, maybe this angle is gonna work. No, I think maybe it's either the trailer is too large or yeah. Okay, so because this is a rented trailer or borrowed trailer, this isn't working. Okay, so we're gonna park right here. What are our options? So option number 1 is getting a bigger silo. I think we can afford one. Where is the one from the pack that we could use the Gaming Joy one. Yeah, the Gaming Joy feels a bit cheaty. But we could use this Gaming Joy one. Maybe I'll just do it. That is a multi-grain silo, right? Bulk fill station. This isn't a selling station. It's just it's the same one we're using in the Pishonier Valley. Oh, that's 12, 24, 22 for 36. Looks nice as well. Says winner on it. Am I a winner? Maybe. That's a smaller one. Yeah, why don't we go with that? Yeah, that's good. 18. 30,000 liters. 18, we could always replace it later on, should we need to. Okay, perfect. I like this. So we're gonna put this down. Ideally, I would have liked to put it, instead of this, but well, I don't have the move thing mod. I should have installed that previously, but that's okay. We will manage. Okay, and now we're gonna do this together. First of all, I can collect all 3 contracts. So we have this one for 5,100. That's the baling contract. We have this one for 9,000. So that's the bigger harvesting contract, and that's 5,000. That's good. So we are at 42. We're back up. That's pretty good. We need to change this to left. There we go. Let me just get rid of this. Can we get rid of this one as well? Yep, there we go. Good. Just so it's not in the way. Okay, so rye goes in here. Basically what we need to do is transfer everything from this silo on the left to the one on the right. Perfect. Now, can I lock the trailer? Yes. Actually, we do, we do need this bit right here now. Oh, perfect. All right. Then we dump this in here. To be fair, we could put the production in the next episode. I'm just worried, you know, if we sell that silo for 9,000, right? If we sell that silo for 9,000, that means that that production is probably going to be pretty much everything we own. It's going to be all of our bank account. That's quite a lot. I mean, I know next month we're going to be doing 3 more contracts, and we can always sell, right, the crops. So yeah, do you know what? Okay, fine. We're going to put the production. It's going to be a gamble. We should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the mustard. And oh, we still have 5 here? Okay. I was about to say that's all the mustard transferred to the other silo. Apparently it's not. I'm not going to give up on 5 liters. 5 liters of mustard. Okay. I guess. You just pick it up by hand. 6 liters, it says. Okay, fine. Okay, now is it everything? I think it is. It says, okay, that's kind of strange. Maybe it dumped it to the other. Maybe it's sharing. Yeah. So we have 50,000 liters of. I'm just hoping it's not bugged or something. Okay, so this only has 5 liters of mustard in it. I'm good. Okay, so let's get rid of it. To be fair, we could keep it, but yeah, let's get rid of it. Fingers crossed, we're not gonna lose all of our stuff. We haven't. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have $51,000. Let's put down that mustard production. We are allowed to do that, of course. It actually fits really neatly in here, I think. Gonna put you right there. Actually, the trigger is a bit problematic. Let's put you right here. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, good. Now what we need to do... we need to do the reversing order. So for that, it's nice that we can just, you know, do this and then it's gone. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Wow, I was not expecting that. Are you okay, Massey Ferguson? See? No damage whatsoever. Wow, okay. Next time, don't do that. Holy moly. That was impressive, wasn't it? Alright, so all the mustard is in. I do have that issue where it is sharing. The silo is sharing with the production. That is a bit annoying. Hopefully that's not going to cause us any issues down the road, but yeah, you see, it's already causing issues because it is saying that the capacity is now... what have I done? Okay, let's just turn this production on. It does say all the mustard is here. So we will activate you, and hopefully by winter time, we're gonna have a few pallets of mustard in jars, right? Mustard jars to sell. But I think we're gonna call it here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time as well. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button for me. It really does help a lot. And subscribe as well if you're new and you want to see more exploding tractors into space. Also, don't forget to check out Zorch's Triple Threat series. I'm going to link the playlist down in the description down below. This is Team Massey Ferguson signing off. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.